Well, as you can see, I have taken apart the Carcano carbine I just got, and basically what we have here is a rifle that was neglected. This is a trigger guard and magazine, and it is rusted. It has surface rust on the sides, but inside it has more rust inside here. So that'll have to be addressed. The bolt itself is worn pretty bad, but it still works all right. It's just there's no real bluing left on it. So that'll have to be redone. The barrel, actually it has got rust pits everywhere. Not pits, but rust spots on it, on the whole thing. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to use some WD-40 with 4/0 steel wool on the metal parts. And then on the stock, and what they did, I can see exactly what they did. Probably somewhere in Ethiopia, when he had these things for sale, what they did was they just slapped a coat of varnish over top this, and the rifle was still in there, because there's varnish on the rifle also, so that'll have to be taken off. But yeah, this stock, well, it's not cracked anywhere, but it's got dents, and the finish is just awful, and I'm going to take care of that too. And the best way to do that is with these 60 grit sanding discs, and I'll show you what this can do. I'm going to have to come right back down to the bare wood on these things. I'm going to take all that varnish and junk off. I'm going to have to redo the entire thing. You say, oh, you're ruining it. No, I'm not ruining it. When I'm done, it'll look like it's supposed to. This is not how it's supposed to look. And I'd have to take these screws out of here and take that off. And the butt plate, I'll have to take that off as well. Turns out this actually is a numbers matching rifle. It's just because the same Q 6180 is on the rifle butt, and it's on the rest of this rifle, on the barrel and on the action. So, but I'm going to have to use that, and I'm sure, as you can see, it does take the varnish off. So I'm going to have to going over that. And then, with the rust, well, I'll show you, let's see, well, I'll show you the trigger guard's got the rust on it. What I'm going to do is there we go. Spray WD-40 on it and go over it with 4/0 steel wool. What that'll do, it'll take off the surface rust, and on top of that, then I'll probably use rust blue and stripper, whatever, and get the old finish off, and I'll re-blue this, because it's never going to look the same otherwise. I got to get them all to look exactly the same, but this is the best way to take care of rust I know of, especially this light surface rust like that. I mean, if you had heavier rust, then I'd use a brass brush, but this isn't bad enough to do that, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this, and as you can see, it pretty much, it'll take care of it. It'll take it off. Not going to be a problem. The barrel will just take me longer, and of course the bolt. And the bolt, well, just going to clean it up, and then I'll probably re-blue it. The stock, I mean the barrel itself is not too bad. Actually, what the bluing should look like is just like on this handle, but of course it's not like that on this at all. But I'll have to go ahead and clean this up, take it apart, and re-blue it like I did the other bolt I did for my other rifle. But yeah, I brought out the other Carcano carbine I have, the exact same one to this, and yeah, it's in excellent condition. There's no two ways about it. Compared to this I would say is probably, I would not even call it good. I would say it's between fair and good. They said, oh, it's very good. No, it's not very good. I beg to differ. They normally are right about some of the guns I've picked up, but in this case, this one here, nope. They weren't even close. Somebody screwed up on their grading on these. And as you can see right there, it does take the surface rust off. So that's what you want. You want to get it down there. And I'm going to have to touch up some spots, but underneath the light rust, there was some bluing. So anyway, it's not going to be too bad. So anyway, that's what I'm going to be doing on this. I'm going to be fixing it up like that. And that's what I got for you today.